Hello everyone! Our topic is on quadratic equations. We have to find for the roots, sum and product of the roots. Okay, let's take some examples. Okay, find the roots, sum and product of the roots of the quadratic equation x squared plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So one of the ways in finding the roots is by factoring. So our given is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So we know that a is 1 in our given. A is 1, then b is 2, and c is again 1. So by factoring this, we have to think of a number that if you're going to add, the answer is 2. Again, if you're going to add, the answer is 2. And if you're going to multiply, the answer is 1. Again, you have to think of a number that if you're going to add your middle term or your b, the answer is 2. And if you're going to add, or rather to multiply, the answer is 1. So definitely that number could be 1 plus 1 is 2, and 1 times 1 is 1. So our factors are x plus 1 times the quantity of x plus 1. It's a perfect square trinomial, so we have square of the quantity x plus 1. So how do we get the roots? So we just equate the factors. So x plus 1 is equal to 0, so one of the roots is equal to -1. Again, our roots are -1 and -1. So how do we find for the sum and product of the roots? Of course, our roots are -1 and -1, so we just add -1 plus -1 is -2, and the product of the roots, we just multiply -1 times -1, the answer is 1. But we can also make use of another way in finding the sum and product of the roots. Okay, we can make use of the formula -b over a for the sum, and for the product, c over a. So we have to remember the quadratic form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So our given is of this form, so we can easily identify for the value of a. In this case, we have 1, and for the value of b, we have 2, and for the value of c, we have 1. So for the sum of the roots, -b, so we have -2, and a of course is 1, so -2 over a is equal to -2. So our sum is -2. How about for the product? The product is c over a, so we have c, that's 1. Our a is also 1, so 1 over 1 is equal to 1. So I guess it's easy to find for the roots, the sum and product of the roots.